Thanks for tuning in to another show reflection. Hit the thumbs up button. After this show, make sure to go to the home tab so you can check out the new merchandise that's dropping at the night school.
Peace reflections. You are over here with Terethia. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button if you haven't already, because we are here for new world news. Okay. Now this is something new I'm starting. It's something new I'm starting because we are truly in a new world order. We are in a whole new world. What Aladdin and Jasmine say? It's a whole new world. Yes, it's a whole new world out here. Look, I even had to step on the porch just to tell y'all some shit because I be telling shit, right? Reflection. I be telling shit. Cause I know y'all be busy. Y'all be busy, just a little pinch of busy. So once a week, I'm gonna come through and we're gonna talk about new world news. Okay, we're gonna talk about new world news shit that's going on that y'all probably, you get what I'm saying? Maybe you knew, maybe you didn't. But before you go in the grocery store and shit, before you go in the grocery store and shit, I need to tell y'all about some things. Now we got all type of subjects we're talking about. We're talking about a little piece of cloning. We're talking about a little piece of artificial intelligence. These Instagram models, they like leasing. These OnlyFans models, they like leasing. Y'all fucking with the bag. Artificial intelligence is fucking with the bag. Have y'all heard of AI pimping? Y'all ain't heard of Poe pimping around here, reflection. AI has listened. AI said, we taking over. We taking over. So y'all better smooch y'all ass to the side. And these Instagram models, these OnlyFans models, they upset, baby. They all upset just a little piece of upset. This is truly a new world order, is a reflection where AI is taking over pimping. AI is taking over Poe pimping reflection. Listen, this shit is a little different. We in a whole different system right now, okay? So with that being said, go on ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button. Go on ahead, get everything you need. We're about to start the countdown, and I will be back. I'll be back, reflection, okay? I ain't going too far. Y'all know I ain't going too far. Peace reflections. You are over here with Terethia. If you just came into the building, welcome to New World News. This is what we talk about, everything that's going on in the new world, because we are truly in a whole new world, right? Okay, so with that being said, we are talking about a bunch of different things. I don't know if y'all have heard, but Florida, Alabama, they've been putting bans on this genetically modified meat. They said y'all ain't finna bring y'all ass down here selling this genetically modified meat. That's what they said. Reflection is what they said. Now, some people Not only that, because we talking about cloning and shit. This is the new world news reflection. If you don't know about cloning, you gotta come over here and catch up. You gotta catch up, reflection. Okay, when y'all see me step out on the porch. When I step out on the porch, you know you gotta step out on the porch to talk about this shit. Okay. Listen, hit the like and subscribe button. You are over here with Taretha. Once a week, I will bring you the new world news reflection and let you know what's going on. Because I know y'all ain't heard of Pope pimping before, right? You know heard a little piece of Pope pimping reflection, but did you know AI they over there pimping and shit too? Allegedly. Little piece of alleged AI said, give me that picture right there. AI said allegedly. Please put that body with that body. Yeah, it look better like that. Yes, we finna make us some adult content around here. Bend it over, bend it over, bend it over, bend it over. Such a need, such a need, such a need. Something like that. Just a little piece, And they over there making more money than these Instagram and OnlyFans model. AI over there running up a bag. AI is allegedly running up that bag, baby. Yes. And they said they didn't even have to bend it over. Okay. But seriously, though, reflection. I don't know if y'all have heard, but AI pimping is allegedly this is the new future. This is the new future reflection. This is what's going on now, okay? And a lot of Instagram models, this is what they are. They accusing AI over there. They said, keep fucking playing with me. Keep playing with me. I'm gonna figure out your location. I'm gonna figure out your IP address or AI, and I'm gonna come over there and listen. I'm gonna knock down your computers and shit. I'm gonna fuck up you. I'm gonna put some drink on your software and shit. I'm gonna post some Coca-Cola on your software. You know, remember when you used to post Coca-Cola on the battery and shit? You put Coca-Cola on the battery and shit. You get what I'm saying? When it's corrosion and shit. When it's corrosion, it's old school shit. And it's corrosion and shit. Reflection. They put a Coke on there. They said they're gonna post some Coke on AI software. They keep fucking playing with them. They're gonna find them quantum computers if they keep fucking with that bag. That's what they said. Now that's just what I heard. All right. Now, it has been alleged that AI has been flooding the internet's reflection, taking pictures off of real Instagram models and OnlyFans models, and they have been put one body with another body, and they have actually been you get what I'm saying, making adult content over there. Paul pimping over there, reflection. So a lot of these OnlyFans models, they even on their Patreon sites, reflection, dating sites, a lot of people you are on lovematch.com, I need to find me a date.com, listen, throw that ass in a circle.com. I don't know, I don't be on the dating sites and shit. You get what I'm saying? But they are saying that these people that you over there talking to, when you over there telling them, listen, let's do a little video chat. Throw that ass in the circle just one time. Throw that ass in the circle. What's your cash out? Throw that ass in the circle. You said you got Zelle, PayPal, what you got. I'm gonna go ahead and see you a little something. Just a little piece, just a little change, just a little something to get you through, baby. Listen, reflection. They said them ain't even real people. Now, keep in mind, in the old world, because this new world news and shit, they AI done switched the game up on. In the old world, back when, reflection, you may fuck around what they used to call it catfish. You know, person may say they're 130 pounds, you see them, they 230 pounds type shit, reflection. You get what I'm saying? One of them may say they look like Beyonce cousin, fuck around and look like Freddy Krueger cousin. You'll get what I'm saying? That was the catfish. That was back in the old world order. Now reflection, but them was actually, people and shit. You remember that show Catfish? So it was something like that back in the old world, this new world shit. Now in the new world, reflection, AI, it ain't even a person. You fucking around over there sending your money to software, baby. You are sending this a quantum computer you over there sending your money to. This least reflection AI has changed the game around there. So it's these OnlyFans models, they said they can't even make no money, baby. They over there putting bananas all in themselves. You get what I'm saying? Pickles and all type of shit. Allegedly, I don't be on OnlyFans. I don't be over there. But they said they over there, they working hard for that bag. They putting, you get what I'm saying, cans of fucking what's that, whipped cream down. They throw the shit, the whole can type shit, reflection down there finna choke. Fuck around, get a yeast infection tomorrow because they put it down the wrong type of whipped cream down there on that. You'll get what on their pocketbook and shit. You can't put that whipped cream. Not it's a special kind. That's what I heard. I don't know that though. You can't be putting that other type of whipped cream down there, reflection, because you would get a yeast infection. Now that's just what I heard. I don't know that. I don't know that. I never tried that, but I'm just saying I know somebody that did, and allegedly they got a little piece of a yeast infection. Now that's just what I heard. That's just what I heard. Reflection. I don't know, but these Instagram models, they said that they can't even get in the algorithm. Not only is AI stealing their pictures and shit. Cranberry slush is good. You be up here with I love cranberry slush. So not only are they stealing their pictures, putting them on other pictures. You get what I'm saying? They putting one model with another model. You get what I'm saying? Sticking them together and making them recreate them reflection. Then they making them throw their ass in the circle. You get what I'm saying? Little shit like that. And they said they can't even get an algorithm. They said they cannot get into an algorithm reflection. Okay. So they said that they went from like getting 1 million to 5 million views. This is an article I'm reading. They said they went from getting typically 1 million to 5 million views a month to under 500,000 views reflection. They said, listen, y'all fucking up the bag. And they was wondering what's really going on. And then they stumbled across the internet doing a little research on throw that ass in the circle.com, and they said, damn, that look like my picture, but that ain't my body right there. And she throwing that ass in the circle hard. Girl, I throw that ass in the circle. I can't even bend my leg like that. And the next thing you know, reflection, they said, oh, okay, they found out that this was AI over there. Pope pimping. AI over there, alleged. I didn't say it. These OnlyFans models are saying that AI is taking over. They taking over the OnlyFans, the Patreons, reflection, the dating sites and shit. You over there think you think you talking to a real person. You could be reflection. Some of these AIs, listen, they look for real. They look for real on the computer. Okay. They look just like I'm looking on this bitch. So that's what they saying. So the OnlyFans models, what do you think, reflection? You think you get what I'm saying? You think they should sue? You think they should go over there and post some Coca-Cola on the software reflection? Okay, because they're saying that they over there doing hardcore on. No, can't say it over here on the internet. They over there doing AI over there doing the hardcore on reflection. You can pay for one of them videos about $3 to $22. That's what the article said. Yeah, you can get back for $3 to $22 reflection. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. AI over there monetizing their ass off. They over there throw that ass in the circle. Ooh, throw that ass in the circle. They over there taking over the algorithm. That's what they said. So a lot of these OnlyFans models, a lot of these people, they upset, and they said not only are y'all over there fucking up the algorithm, y'all are y'all taking my pictures too, baby. You taking my pictures, put my pictures on other people's body. At least AI said you weren't doing it right. You wasn't doing it right. You wasn't throwing that ass in the circle, baby. So you weren't doing that shit right. You weren't doing it right. You doing that same old twerkity twerk. Don't listen. I got some new shit. AI said they was trying to enhance your skills. They was trying to get what I'm saying. But the OnlyFans model said, y'all ain't compensate me though. Y'all, if you want to steal a picture or two, you need to compensate me, baby. So that's like upset. I think the real problem is they not mad that you took that picture. They mad you didn't get them a cut. They said you could have sent me a little something. You could have gave me a little piece now. You could have gave me a little piece. Hey, I said I'm gorilla pimping around here, baby. I ain't giving your ass shit. I'm not giving you nothing, baby. Okay, so what y'all think about this new world news reflection? Hey, y'all over there whole pimp. So with that being said, hit the like and subscribe button if you just came in the building. We are over here talking about shit that's going on in this new world. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new world. They changed the game up. All right. So speaking of Pope pimping reflection, this man has got sentenced to was it 6 months in prison? Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, 6 months in prison for cloning sheep reflection. He over there cloning the sheep and shit. Reflection. He done got locked. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Ooh, they won't let him out. And really, I don't know if 6 months was long enough. Okay, because they were saying that this is an endangered. It was a giant sheep reflection. Okay, saying this was an endangered species and shit allegedly. And you know how people be breeding dogs and shit. People, I don't know how to do it, but I'm just saying. You know, people that be breeding dogs, reflection, then they'll sell the puppies and shit. They'll sell the puppies and shit. Maybe $1,000, maybe $1,200, depending on what kind you got. You get what I'm saying, reflection. That's what he was doing with the sheep. That's what he was doing with the sheep. He was over there, he had got the sheep. And it's just what I heard. Okay, he was trafficking a clone sheep. These sheep was cloned. He would get the real sheep reflection, and then he cloned that motherfucker. Yes, he did. He cloned the sheep, and he made baby sheep's reflection. He made the other little baby sheeps, and he was trafficking them to baby sheeps, and they weren't even real sheep. They was genetically modified. They was genetically modified, and they called his ass. They called his ass reflection. Okay, and he shit, y'all out here thinking they cloning. I mean, they trafficking people. They out here trafficking genetically modified sheep. These ain't even real fucking sheep reflection. Okay, the game has fucking changed. Okay, and my thing is this: who helped him clone the sheep? That's all I want to know. Where did you get the technology to clone the damn sheep? Because I was researching it. Because I be researching this shit. I be researching this shit, and I said, "Now, where did you get this from? Where did you get this from?" Okay, because it's saying that this ain't the only case of people cloning animals and shit and trafficking their ass reflection. It says in 2011, because this just happened right here with the man. Well, it happened in November the 11th of 2024. This man that got caught, but he just now serving time 6 months, and he was from Montana. Okay, trafficking a clone fucking sheep, which is one of the world's largest sheep species. Okay, he said he was finna get that bank, baby. He said, "Fuck that, I'm finna go, yay, I'm finna clone me some sheep. You ain't having no babies and shit. You ain't having no babies. I need me to at least, you finna make me big money, baby. Big money. He finna make him some money, baby. Okay, you know times hard out here if they clone the sheep and shit trying to sell the babies. Okay, so he said, fuck them dogs. I need something else. Now, in 2011 reflection, it was actually a man was fined $1.5 million, and he was ordered to surrender smuggled deer. Okay, he had nearly $1 million of deer semen. Damn, that's a lot of semen. $1 million worth of deer semen. That deals around there like rabbits. One day reflection. I'm just saying. So listen, that not only are they smothering sheep reflection, they are over here trying because they'll get the deer semen, and I'm guessing they shit implanting the other deer's reflection, trying to make them get pregnant or something. Okay. So, okay, it says that he was trying to use the semen to clone a white-tailed deer. Okay, so he was trying to clone white-tailed deers, and I guess selling reflection. I guess these white-tailed deers was they important to him because shit, he had $1 million worth of semen. Shit, I didn't even know. Reflection, they out there killing the deers. Sound like they need to be trying to get the semen. Now, listen, because what you gonna do with $1 million worth of semen from the damn deer? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it also says in July 22, two other people were transported. They transported 43 sheep to a ranch reflection. But these was clone sheep. They weren't even real. 43 of them reflection. These were clone sheep, and you get what I'm saying. They wanted the offspring. This was the offspring of so damn, how long had they been cloning him? Because he just got caught 4 years later. This happened in 2024 when he got caught, and they saying in 2022 in 2020 that he two people transported 43 of the sheep, which was his offspring. Oh my goodness, reflection. And it said that each of those offspring had several lambs. What the fuck is going on? So the clone sheep is having more clone sheep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And this man over here harvesting $1 million worth of semen. There got to be a lot of deer semen. It just got to be. Hit the like and subscribe button. You over here in New World News. They over here cloning fucking sheep and deers and shit. And he only got 6 months. Now that's something. I think he should have got longer for that reflection. What you think? I think he should have got longer because there's too many damn sheep running around here because we don't know the side effects. What I said, we don't know the side effects of what's going on with these cloned ass sheep. They might hit the button. They might just fuck around and trip out one day. Reflection. They might fuck around and trip out one day. You get what I'm saying? Reflection. I don't know. Because it all go back to how did they know how to clone the damn sheep in the first place? Who had the original clone sheep? We need to figure out who had the original clone sheep and where did he get the damn technology from to even, you get what I'm saying, to even clone this damn sheep. This type of shit I be talking about right here. Now, speaking of clone shit though, let's go down south real quick. Let's go down to the dirty. Y'all know that Mississippi. Is that what we're finna talk about? Yes, states that have banned clone meat. And some of these people that clapping back, because I don't know if y'all know, but it's two companies that have been approved to sell cloned meat. Yes, y'all didn't know some of that damn. Y'all better check it out in the fucking grocery store where y'all just picking up ground beef, chicken nuggets, and all that shit. That's why I don't eat chicken without a bone in it. I don't eat in that big thick, what you call it? That strong ass chicken, that testosterone. That what I said, that testosterone look like they've been lifting weights since they was a baby chicken. Reflection look like they've been lifting weights since they was a baby chicken. Them chickens in the grocery store, this you know what I'm saying? They this motherfucking big. You know, at the corner store and shit, they this motherfucking big. I be like, damn, that's a big ass chicken leg. Cause the one grandma used to fry used to be that small. The one grandma used to fry used to be that small. I was like, damn, these chickens got strong. These chickens, they strong as hell. But anyway, there's two companies. I don't know if y'all have heard them. One of them is called Upside. One of them is called, it's only two companies that have got approved to sell this meat. Let me remove this so y'all can see it. Maybe y'all can see the banner at the back. Okay, there we go. No, it ain't. Okay. They just made me bigger. All right, there you go. Maybe you can see it to the side now. It's this company called Upside Foods. Upside Foods and Just Eat, or Eat Just, one of them. Those are the two companies that have been approved to sell cultivated meat, as they call it. Okay, clone meat, fake meat, whatever. It ain't real, Reflection. Okay, it's made in a damn lab, and I'm finna show you how this shit is made in just a second. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. So Mississippi said they ain't having that shit. Mississippi, M.I. cricket letter, hump your bag. They said, you better take that shit up to New York City somewhere, boss. You better take that to New York City. Okay, because Mississippi, who is it? It's Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee. I think. Hold on, let me make sure. Let me make sure. These are the states that now it's Alabama, Florida, and Mississippi. Alabama, Florida, and Mississippi, them the ones have banned it. But other states, Arizona, Kentucky, and Tennessee, you get what I'm saying? They trying to ban it as well. But I don't know if they ain't put it into effect, because in Mississippi, it is alleged. Let's see. If you get caught selling this cultivated ass meat in Mississippi, they are saying, Reflection. Let me put it up here. Well, y'all out here trying to get a cheeseburger and shit. Y'all out here trying to get this fake ass meat, Reflection. Mississippi said, y'all ain't finna bring that shit down here. Not to the cricket letter, hump your bag. No, baby. We like barbecue shit too much down there. So they said, Mississippi, if you get caught selling this shit right here, if you get caught selling this fake meat, Reflection, then you can get fined from $500. That's the least on up. They're gonna fine you $500, and you're gonna spend 3 months in jail. You're gonna spend 3 months in the county jail. They said they ain't gonna see you to prison. They don't gonna see you to prison. But your ass going to sit in that county jail. You need 90 days to think about what the fuck you out there doing. Okay, what you doing to the public and shit. Okay, so it's these companies called Upside, and it's a company called Eat Just. Okay, so before we even get into that, what is Eat Just? Where did they come from? What is all this all about? Okay, let me show you. Eat Just, as you can see over there to the side, maybe you have seen this in the grocery store. That real big was selling eggs as well, Reflection. Okay, that's the logo right there. Let's talk a little bit about Eat Just. Now, it says Eat Just is a private company, and it's actually headquartered in San Francisco, California, in the United States. It develops and markets plant-based alternatives to conventionally produced egg products. Okay, so they big on eggs. All right, maybe I don't know if you seen them in the grocery store or not. If you're in the MI cricket letter, you probably ain't seen it. Alabama, you ain't seen it. In Florida, you probably haven't seen it. Okay, because they said hell to the no. no. They said, don't bring your ass down here with that shit. Okay, so this company was actually founded in 2011 by Josh Tetrick and Josh Balk. Okay, so look, them Joshes got together, baby. And they said we finna make us some master plan. We finna make us some bank run. We finna make us some money. And this is actually a private company, Reflection. But they been in a little piece of trouble, just a little piece, okay, just a little piece of trouble after this ban was coming. When Florida, Mississippi, and Alabama put this ban, I was like, damn, that's only 3 states and y'all already in financial troubles. Reflection, because they show you, okay, there's a lot of consumers must be in that state or something. You think it ain't a lot of people in them states, but anyways, they're in financial trouble. And also Upside Foods, Reflection, because this new ban that came out saying that they don't want we're gonna fine you can't sell your products down here. Okay, so Mississippi, they made it to where it's you get five up to $500 or more, and you got to spend 3 months in jail. Now in Florida, all Florida pushing the issue, baby. Florida said if you sell this shit down here, baby, there is $500 in a fine and you get 60 days in prison. Now Florida said, fuck that shit. I'm sending you to prison. You come down here, fuck, you better go to Mississippi with that shit and get you a little hot little 60 days. Get you a hot little 60 days, baby. Ain't that what it is? Is it 3 months? How many days I just say it is? Yeah, 3 months. Get you 90 days down there in Mississippi. Because if you come to Florida, baby, okay, we're going to give you 60 days in prison. And it's a $500 fine. Now in Alabama, you get 3 months in jail and it's a 5-month fine as well. So Alabama and Mississippi, they're the same. All right. You're going to get that $500 fine and you're going to get 3 months in jail. All right. So they not playing with their ass. All right. So with that being said, Reflection, in Florida, they clap back. Now they left Mississippi and Alabama. I guess they said, fuck that down south shit. Florida is down south too. But I guess they had more of an investment because it was some type of festival that they wanted to try this meat out at in Florida, Miami. And they banned it right before this particular festival, and they was pissed the fuck off about it. Okay, so let's see. Let me pull this up real quick, because Florida, they weren't playing with their ass. The senator, what's that senator down there, Ron DeSantis? Yeah, he said, he actually said he called it fake meat. That's exactly what he said it was. Okay, he was like, nah. So he actually they passed the bill. Well, it says they are awaiting the signature, but it's already in position. All right. So these are his words. Okay. This is from the CEO. Okay. It says bidding up someone and selling cultivated meat is the same. That's how he said it felt. You know what I'm saying? That's how they feel about fake meat. They feel like it's the same as beating up somebody and selling fake meat in the same eyes as the laws in Florida. Okay, so that's what they said. Beating up somebody and selling cultivated meat are the same in the eyes of the law in Florida. Okay. Now that's something right there. They said y'all ain't finna bring that shit down here to the Sunshine State. That's what y'all call Florida, the Sunshine State. Okay, so they call it fake meat. All right. They call it fake meat. Now, it's actually saying that Arizona, again, I told you, Arizona, Kentucky, and Tennessee, they all are proposing to cut this. They don't want this particular meat in their grocery stores. They don't want it in their restaurants. They don't want none of this shit. Reflection, okay? And that's something right there. Drop in the comments and tell me, what do you think about Florida, Alabama, and Mississippi not only banning it but finding people that are purchasing this fake meat from these particular companies? Because keep in mind, there's only 2 companies that have been approved to sell this meat, and the name of it is Upside Foods and Just Eat, or Eat Just. Okay, so with that being said, Reflection, it made me think, what about all these other states? Shit, that's how many states is it? 50? It's 50 states, but only 3 of them have only 3 of them banned the Reflection. So shit, are y'all, the rest of y'all out there eat fake meat and don't even know it? Are y'all eating some fake meat and don't even know it? Allegedly, reflection. Okay. Now it has said that in Arizona. Now Arizona has required these two companies to put labels on their meat products saying that it's lab grown, okay? But the shit probably so little, reflection is probably so little you ain't even paying attention to it, all right? And also in West Virginia, they are also saying, listen, if your meat is made out of genetically modified meat, plants, and insects and things like that, because yes, you heard me right, insects, plants, and genetically modified meat, yes, reflection. Okay, this is all gone. This all goes into the group of cultivated meat. All right, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about this because I know a lot of y'all are like, "What's real? That burger look real on the reflection. That's cultivated meat right there." So I know a lot of y'all are like, "What's real? What's really going on?" Now keep in mind, I told you they clap back at Florida. Okay, so Upside Meat they put this out here. They said Florida has just passed the Senate bill called 1084. You can go look it up yourself. It's called Senate Bill 1084 to limit your right to choose your chicken. I told y'all, fucking with that strong ass testosterone chicken. That strong. Yeah, y'all ain't telling me that shit ain't at the corner store. Y'all ain't telling me a little piece of them Arabs ain't got, if I offended somebody, my bad, ain't got, you get what I'm saying, a piece of that chicken at the store, because them chicken tenders and them, listen, I always be worried about any piece of chicken that ain't got a bone in it. If it don't got a bone in, what part of the chicken is this? What part of the damn chicken is this? I always wondered. This is just me wondering. It's just me thinking, okay, I'm just spreading my opinion. All right, shit now. Now it says that the legislation threatens to undermine the progress we and the rest of the industry have made towards building a more sustainable and resilient future of food. Okay, they say they try this the new world, baby. It's a whole new world. They say they trying to bring new food to the new world. Y'all still on that old world shit. That's what they said. Now let's keep going. They said there's a critical window now for Governor Ron DeSantis, that's the governor of Florida, to veto this bill before it becomes a law. See below for how to contact him and urge him the right to veto. We understand cultivated meat may not be for everyone, but it's cluckling frustrations to see a state close the doors before they've even had a chance to taste them. Folks said, don't put that burger over here. I don't listen. They said, but you ain't even tasted shit. But you ain't even tasted shit. Say, fuck that shit. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that chicken tender. I don't want that chicken nugget. I don't care how good the sauce is you made to go with. I don't care how good that barbecue sauce is. Don't bring that shit down south. Don't bring it to the dirty. That's what they said. Florida ain't going, okay? But upside the company, you get what I'm saying? Keep in mind, they took a big loss, reflection. They took a very big loss. Okay, they had chicken tenders, chicken nuggets, strong chicken waiting on the public, reflection. Strong ass chicken waiting on the public, allegedly little strong legs. Okay, so what do y'all think about that? Do you think that the senator should keep stand tall, stand 10 toes, that we not finna have this shit down here in the Sunshine State? Or do you think he should reconsider? You know what I'm saying? Listen, we can have a little genetically modified food over here in the new world. Okay, so let me keep in mind, I'm the person. I'll listen to what you got to say. Give me, why do you think we should have this new food in the new world? Why do we need this genetically modified food? Convince me why we need it, baby. Okay, let's see if they can convince us. Okay, why are they creating? This is why they said they even started these companies, because a lot of people like, who y'all must have been bored and shit. Who sat around and thought? But keep in mind, Flesh, think about all them chicken legs and chicken wings that people be ordering. Even when I was younger, I used to say, damn, do we still got real chickens around here? Because y'all ordered 48 pieces, 50 piece lemon pepper, extra ranch and shit. It ain't no way them baby ass chickens. It's still, y'all ain't even letting them get developed. Y'all ain't even letting them get developed, baby. Where all the chickens and shit at? I believe we ran out of chickens a long time ago, but that ain't my business. That's not this. I'm just telling you what I think and shit. What I think, I don't know. But I be seeing, in the neighborhoods and shit, Reflection, when they be ordering these 50 pieces, when they be ordering these 38 pieces, and the chicken places always be packed and shit. I'm like, where the fuck is they getting all these chickens from? Where they getting all these chickens from? But that ain't my business. Now, this is why they said that they even create meat.
Our current food production system makes it so that over half the nutrition that these animals could provide never even makes it to our plates. Hi, I'm Dr. Bill Schindler, food archaeologist, chef, and director of the Eastern Shore Food Lab at Washington College. The modern way that we approach eating animals is the most unhealthy, unethical, and unsustainable it has ever been. Society is pretty much just focused on eating meat, which is actually one of the least nutrient-dense parts of the animal. But unfortunately, our current food production system prioritizes it while wasting the more useful and nutritious parts. Today, we're going to take a look at how animal consumption has ended up this way and what we can try to do to fix it. Before we get into how things are now, it's crucial to understand the role that animals played in our dietary past. Our ancestors began eating meat almost 3.5 million years ago. Prior to this time, our ancestors were eating leaves, fruits, vegetables, and insects. But when they invented this tool, it completely changed the game. This tool, the Lamechway tool that dates to almost 3.3 million years ago, was a tool probably responsible for most of the butchering that was taking place at that time. Now, our ancestors weren't hunting at 3.5 million years ago. In fact, they were scavenging, and this is the tool that allowed them to do that. Our first introduction to meat was when a predator would kill an animal in the African savanna and then gorge themselves on the most nutrient-dense, bioavailable parts of that animal: the blood, the organs, and the fat. After this, our ancestors would scavenge the parts that were left behind: the meat and the marrow. What's really interesting is that the introduction of meat into their diet did not significantly change their body or brain size. Everything changed around 2 million years ago when our ancestors first started to hunt. When they started to hunt, they climbed to the top of the food chain and became the predators themselves. They no longer had to rely on just the leftover bits of meat, but instead had first access to the most nutrient-dense and bioavailable parts of the animal: the blood, the fat, and the organs. And the influx of such incredible nutrition into their diets supported massive body and brain growth, and essentially made us human. From this point forward, up until recent times, almost all of our dietary changes increased our connection to our food, the nutrient density, safety, and bioavailability of the foods in our diets. Technologies just like this catapulted us to the top of the food chain, and this continued to progress over millions of years until about 15,000 years ago, at the beginning of the agricultural revolution, when the focus of technologies began to change. We went from diets that had hundreds of different plants and dozens of different animals to a diet solely focused on a few annual grasses. Technologies are now focused on things like privilege or wealth or convenience. And these very technologies that used to empower us and
Okay, so that's enough of that. He's saying that, sound like this is what I'm interpreting in shit, Reflection. That listen, our ancestors, you get what I'm saying? They incorporated meat into their diet or whatever like that. And this is why we need to go back to making genetically. He didn't convince me. I didn't get it, Reflection. Did y'all get it? Because I'm still not convinced why we gotta use this for genetically. Why do we need genetically modified food? Why do we need genetically modified food? That's what he's saying. Now you may think different than Spreethy, but I'm not convinced yet. I'm not quite convinced. Let's see if we can find somebody else to convince us. He didn't convince me enough. I'm still with the senator in the Sunshine State in Florida. I need some more convincing. Tell me more about this genetically modified meat. Tell me more why we need this hamburger that's genetically modified. Hurry up and let me know. I need some information. Give me something.
Lab is finally possible and becoming more practical every day. The process, pioneered by researcher Mark Post from Maastricht University, starts like this. Scientists harmlessly extract stem cells called myosatellite cells from a small sample of muscle tissue from the source animal, in this case a cow. The scientists coax them to differentiate into muscle cells, which then naturally form small fibers called myotubes. When placed around a circular hub made of gel, the myotubes start bulking up, growing larger and combining to form a small piece of muscle tissue. Mix these pieces of muscle tissue along with cultured fat tissue, and you get something that looks and tastes like meat. Number 2. According to an Oxford University study, this cultured meat could be produced with up to 96% fewer greenhouse gas emissions than regular meat. And that's important because livestock production is a key driver of climate change. The meat industry currently contributes 44% of the world's methane and 53% of the world's nitrous oxide emissions. In fact, livestock is estimated to account for more greenhouse gases than the world's cars, trucks, boats, and planes combined. Number 3. Current livestock production is also incredibly water intensive, but cultured meat is estimated to require 82 to 96% less water depending on the animal. That's a lot of savings in a world where scarcity is already causing water to be referred to as the new oil. Number 4. While the first cultured burger, grown by Mark Post in 2013, cost $330,000 for just one patty, he expects his group to be able to produce patties on a large enough scale to sell them for less than $10 each by 2020. As Post told the Washington Post, once we can grow the tissue in a reactor the size of an Olympic swimming pool, we should be able to achieve that sort of volume.
Okay. All right. Okay, now you got my attention a little bit. You got my attention. So they said they're trying to help the environment and shit. They said, listen, the way we was doing it in the new world, it was fucking with the ad shit. They said it ain't got nothing to do with nanobot technology. Nanobot technology, oh my goodness, that's what they said, Reflection. They didn't say that, but I threw that in there. So they saying that this is the reason they get, because you got to give me some reasons. You got to give me some reasons. Just can't come up here talking about you want to create genetically modified food just because we in a new world order. You got to let me know why you trying to do this, okay? So they said that the reason why they trying to do this, Reflection, is they trying to save the environment and shit. They said this is a more healthier way. We not slaughtering the animals and shit. Really, we done ran out of chickens for y'all ass and y'all lemon peppers. Lemon pepper chicken's supposed to been gone a long time ago. Honey gold chicken's supposed to been gone a long time ago, baby. Them chicken wings, the chicken's been gone. Allegedly, I'm just playing. That's just what I think, though, because y'all ordering too much damn chicken. You're not convincing me them chickens ain't been gone. Okay, shit. Okay, them chickens, they listen, Reflection, they out there breeding them harder than rabbits, Reflection. Them chickens, listen, they tired of fucking. They tired of listening, whatever, I'm just playing. So anyway, that's just what I think. So what do y'all think, Reflection? Are y'all convinced a little bit more? Y'all want to save the environment a little bit? Just a little piece. They said they could make you a burger. This was in 2022. It's 2025. And that was 5 years ago. You get what I'm saying? You know, technology, it advances every day, every second, every minute. All right. So back then they could create a patty by 2022 for $10. Little hot $10. Little $10, Reflection. What do you think about that? Are you on the side of, okay, well, we making have a little genetically modified meat. I might let you put it in there next to the other ground beef. I might put you a little sticker on it. Put you a little sticker on it, Reflection. And some of y'all like, Tariq, quit fucking playing with me. We don't want no genetically modified meat. What are you talking about? How this gonna say the F? How is that gonna say the environment, baby? You don't see these factories and shit. You don't see the aerosol and shit all in the air, Reflection. You mean to tell me that ain't got nothing to do with them animals? They got something to do with them aeroplanes. Them what's real them aeroplanes. Now I don't know that. I'm just saying this the community and shit, Reflection. We over here, we on the porch. This is what we do on the porch. We talking shit. We congregate. You get what I'm saying? We negotiate. We figure out some shit. We figure out, we put on all black and we get to talking and we figure out shit, okay? At least you at the high school, all right? But we at New World News right now. So they trying to bring genetically modified meat and shit, okay? Now, a lot of y'all, they like, okay, listen, you just told me why they want to make it, but Tariq, how this shit even made? How, listen, you need to show me something. Show me how it's made. You know, black folks, we know the Reflection, but not just black folks. Shit, all us knows when it comes to putting shit in our body, we didn't know now how you make that. Now, listen, I heard you say it's going to get rid of this cold, but how did you make that cough syrup? How did you make that cough syrup, baby? Let me know which herb and shit did you use. Let me know what's the process you use. Let me know. Hit the like and subscribe button. You up here with Tariq, and we over here with the New World News, baby. Okay, now. Let's jump in. Let's jump and figure out how they making this shit. Let's see how they eat. What's the process, okay? Because a lot of y'all, they like, listen, Tariq, I don't know. I'm still with the Sunshine State. I said, we don't need this shit down here. We don't need this New York City. New York City, y'all better get with it. They said list because y'all ain't on the list of abandon the genetically modified food. Let's see how this is even made.
New operation run by a company called Impossible Foods that's churning out something that looks, feels, tastes, and smells like ground beef. Hell, it even bleeds like a medium rare burger. But this patty is actually all plant, a product of genetic engineering. It's the first step in an effort to take on the multi-billion-dollar meat industry.
You won't be disappointed in these steaks, ma'am.
It's hard to overstate the magic of a traditional burger. The taste, for one, but also the smell and texture. That's thanks to lots of different kinds of proteins, most importantly myoglobin, which contains something called heme. That's the taste of iron you get.
When you're cooking a piece of meat, what happens is the protein that's carrying the heme, myoglobin in muscle, opens up, the heme comes out, and catalyzes a bunch of reactions that create the volatile compounds that really give that smell, that flavor that makes meat so compelling.
Your traditional veggie burger can't get the taste anywhere near right, because they ain't got that heme. But plants contain globin molecules just like animals do. Specifically of interest to Impossible Foods is the root of the soy plant, which contains leghemoglobin. This helps ferry oxygen around. It also contains that magical heme. But the amount of soy roots these scientists would need in order to produce enough heme would be outlandish.
And the more efficient approach that we came up with was to engineer a yeast and have that produce very high quantities of that heme.
What Impossible Foods has invented is a tiny heme machine. And with meat-free heme, it has the foundation of a stunning imitation of a beef burger. So let's find out how they do it.
This is where we really try to understand what makes meat meat, test each of the kind of key parameters.
Impossible is trying to isolate and then recreate as many meat-like components as they can. And this machine is helping them do it.
So what I have in front of you is a gas chromatogram mass spectrometer. What this does is allows for us to be able to take a sample, so say a beef sample, put it in here, we'll move this sample. We have a nice little robot that'll take that sample and move it into a cooker. So then we could cook this sample at whatever temperature we want to understand what flavors are generated upon cooking. So those aromas again is what creates the flavor of meat. So we will now have kind of a fingerprint of every single aroma that is in beef. And then we can say, how close is the Impossible Burger? Where can we make improvements and iterate to identify how to make each of those particular flavors?
So, breaking all that down, when the last chicken got here, they said, listen, let's take this damn chicken in the lab and we got to figure out how they make this lemon pepper chicken. Okay, that ain't what they see in Reflection. But listen, they're showing you the process of how they are making these genetically modified burgers. Reflection, okay? They are saying that listen, it's a certain thing, what they call heme reflection, that makes that burger smells like that burger, that give it that taste. Okay, they are breaking it down in the lab. They showing us, listen, we're not just gonna bring this into society. We're not just gonna bring this into a whole new world. We're not just gonna bring it into the whole new world. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. You over here with New World News. Now they said, listen, we finna show you the process. We finna show you this ain't, you get what I'm saying? We're trying to say the environment and shit around here. We because a lot of people was like, trust me, if I get a fake chicken leg, I'm gonna know this a fake chicken leg. If I get me a fake ass burger, I'm gonna know this a fake ass burger. But are you Reflection? Because they breaking this shit down to the taste, to the smell, and even the texture.
Burger or all meats is the textural component. What are the things that are driving texture in meat? Those are proteins, and we want to characterize those particular proteins. Then as we identify what those particular proteins' properties are, we go and look in plants for plant proteins that have those same properties. And then behind me, I have Michelle, who's one of our scientists who really takes each of those individual proteins and characterizes it, understands, is it stretchy? how much tensile strength does it have? How much water does it hold? And by characterizing each of those particular proteins, we then understand how it will behave in our particular burger.
So it all comes down to these ingredients, which include the heme, wheat protein for texture, and coconut as a stand-in for fat. Add them all together and it starts to look more and more like a beef patty. The result is a meatless burger that's so convincing, it may as well be meat.
All right, pretty impressive.
We even asked our resident chef to give it a taste.
So it's really simulating that juicy center layer that you would get in a nice mid-rare burger. So you can see on the outside, we've got that nice golden crust, but in the center it's still bloody and rare. Except this time, it's plants doing the bleeding. So let's see how it tastes. Okay. Wow. That is a lot better than I thought it would be. Wow.
Baby, y'all need to cook that burger some more. I know he said it's medium rare, but that burger wasn't done, baby. Down in the dirty in the South, in the Sunshine State, we don't eat our burgers like that, baby. We ain't eating our burgers like that. You need to cook that small. Don't bring that burger to me. That shit ain't done. You need to cook that small, baby. You trying to get me diarrhea and shit. You trying to, I'm gonna be throwing up head with. Don't bring me no damn burger with all that, baby. Listen, that's medium rare. That's medium rare because I done had a medium rare steak. Well, not medium rare, but a rare steak. I don't know about that. Well done. If that's medium rare, give me well done then. Reflection. So are y'all convinced? Are y'all convinced to what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Should Florida, should they, you get what I'm saying? Because you know Mississippi and Alabama, they ain't stepping up. They not stepping up. Once they said, listen, y'all ain't bringing that burger down here in the dirty. They don't talk like that down there. But I'm just saying, y'all ain't bringing that burger down in the South. Reflection, they said they not having it. They not having that, baby. Y'all not finna bring that fake meat down here. Hell no. But Florida, listen, they trying to give Florida a fight for their money. They said, who finna take? Big Bang take Little Bang. Little Bang finna take Big Bang. Who, listen. But Florida, like, listen, y'all ain't got no pool. So come over here because we ain't having it. We not having it. Because keep in mind, they was finna introduce this meat at a particular some festival. I forgot the name of that festival they have in Miami, Reflection. But right before the festival, they banned their ass. They banned the Reflection. So what do you think about that? Are y'all in agreement with Alabama, Florida, and Mississippi banning the right to cultivated meat, also known as genetically modified meat, also known as fake meat, Reflection, artificial meat, imitation meat, whatever? It ain't the real one. It ain't the real. No, it ain't that real. Cluck, 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 cluck. It ain't the real one. It's this strong ass chicken leg. But I'm trying to tell you, y'all ain't convincing me. Where them strong chicken legs come from at the gas station? Where did they listen? I don't care. That's why they make them sauces, you know, the ranch and the barbecue and shit. That's why it be extra good, I think. Because listen, it's trying to distract you from noticing that motherfucker is 10 times bigger than a chicken leg supposed to be. But I don't know that. I don't know. This is just my opinion and shit. This is just my opinion. Hit the like and subscribe button. You over here with Tariq. We over here with the New World News, baby. Until next time. All right, Shay.